Hi everybody, my name is Amber Seiler. I'm a nurse practitioner at Cone Health in Greensboro, North Carolina, and also co-owner of CV Remote Solutions. And I was hoping really to start a conversation about remote monitoring and the future of remote monitoring and app-based care as it relates to the MyCareLink Heart app. For those of you that have been doing device clinic work as long as I have, now for 18 years, we've been privileged to see the transition of this work and where this technology has taken us, and really the ability to care for patients in a new and different way, and to reach out and touch them in their homes, not only in our clinics. And I think for all of us, it's been rewarding and overwhelming at times. And so I wanted to take a few minutes today and talk about our journey at Cone with the MyCareLink Heart app for patients and what that's meant for us in our clinic, especially in the midst of COVID and this last year. We've been trying to keep patients out of the office and keep them in their homes more, but still be able to provide really, really high quality care and manage their devices in a way that makes sense for them. You know, thinking back when CareLink was first invented and the technology that we had back then with landline phones and trying to make these things happen, and even before that with TTMs and the very limited data that we had access to, I think that we were all really excited when MyCareLink Smart came on and we had the ability to check these devices and not be tied to a patient's landline phone and just give more technology options. And this technology has really progressed recently with the addition of the MyCareLink Heart app for patients. And I think about our patients and where they are and where they were 20 years ago and where they are now. And I think about me in my 40s and where I'm going to be, you know, in 20 years if I need a device, and how I would want to be monitored. And I think that app-based monitoring is certainly the future, and it's certainly where we're going. And I think as clinicians, it's really our job and our duty to make sure that we're giving patients the technology available and letting them know all of the options that they have whenever we enroll them in remote monitoring. It's funny, you know, now I talk to patients about how we used to do remote monitoring, you know, our new implants today, and talking to them about, you know, analog phone lines and having you know, this thing on a cord that they had to put over their device, and the look on their faces, I mean, they can't even fathom it. And it's like telling my 14-year-old about a phone with a cord, right? It's just, it's just not really comprehensible. I mean, how far we've come in this short period of time is really amazing. And I'm really excited for the future and where this is going to go. I think that app-based monitoring has clear benefits, you know, giving patients ownership of their data. More and more patients want that. We've seen that with the explosion of patient-owned technology on the market, like the Cardia app, MyChart app, like all of the ways that patients now are just really wanting to be involved in their healthcare and have control and visibility to their healthcare. And I think those are all really great things. And I think we owe it to our patients to help them have that. And so when I think about the app, and I think about, honestly, our clinic challenges with patients calling and wanting to know what their battery status is and is their monitor working, and all of those questions are answered by the app, and patients are reassured by that, and they like to have access to their data. And so I think app-based monitoring truly is the way of the future. I think, you know, as I think about link programming, I think about app-based monitoring a little bit the same way. You know, as we think about link programming, we say, you know, spend 5 minutes at the very beginning of this device life cycle, and it's going to save you hours and hours of time on the back end with non-actionable alerts. I think about app-based monitoring in the same way. If we're willing to commit that time on the front end to our patients to show them the app and show them what information they have available if they choose to be monitored in that way, think about all the phone calls that are going to go away and all of the other benefits the patients will have through the life of their device, which is 10 or 12 years. And so, you know, again, I think app-based monitoring truly is the way of the future. I think that as clinicians, it's time for us to embrace this challenge with our patients and to really give them the option of being monitored in this way, where they don't have another box sitting by their bed and they don't have, you know, more equipment that they don't need. They can have their phone and have confidence and security that they're being monitored all the time.